13 of lesson 69. We're coming to the end of our journey from the address position in preparation of the shot, and we've talked through the backswing to the top of the backswing. We then discussed the starting down and through swing, and that finishes off with the shot being hit, but we're also going to have a follow through. Now you might be wondering, why do you worry about the follow through? The ball's departed. But the reason is this: if you can imagine that there was a rugby ball there, and I was about to do the conversion kick, I would come in and my boot would live through the ball, and it would go swinging, and the ball would depart right hand post and swing in. If I came in and just struck the rugby ball, yeah, it would fly, but it'd be so volatile it could disappear to different parts of Twickenham or Murrayfield. Take your pick. Okay, so a rugby conversion, it's a swinging blow, because a swinging blow has accuracy as well as power. So we never call it a golf hit, have we? We've talked about it being a golf swing. So the pre-shot routine is discipline A, the coil is discipline B, but the ball is not C. A, B, C. I'm not saying that's a position. What I'm saying is it's a final destination. I say to my youngsters, if you're out on the golf course and I see you in the distance and you hit a bad shot, I don't mind, because we all hit bad shots. But I will be disappointed if I see you lose your balance. Because when you're out of balance, even when you time it well, you can hit very destructive shots. So what we don't want to have is prepare coil and stand up and lose your balance. You see, my body angle was here to dress. It was there in the backswing, but because I stood up, I pulled it. Now generally, the amount that you stand up is how far left you pull it. Okay, worth repeating. That would hit the ball I want. If I stand up, I pull it. The amount I stand up is how far I pull it. Now, I'm not saying to you, stay down, stay back, stay still, or stay behind. That is suppressive. What I'm saying to you is a general concept. You prepare for balance, you coil, and you finish in balance. So there's a flourish to your follow through. Particularly if you're teaching kids. Don't worry too much about the swing. Just say, whatever shot you hit, keep your balance. They can hit as hard as they like. I don't care if they keep the balance, their swing will have discipline. It's when the swing becomes untidy, the pupil has started to throw him or herself about. Okay. So, this is discipline 1, or discipline A, I should say. Here's A, coil, here is B. I'm going to swing through. You see? That is C. That's the follow through. I'm in balance. My body angle has been maintained. If I finish here, I'm going to pull the ball left to target. On this occasion, I'm going to hit you a fade shot. I'm going to set up normally, go around the circle to my right a little bit. Now I can fade the ball. You can see that I've curved the ball from left to right, and there's my follow through. I came through, but I didn't rotate fully. There was no draw spin. And when you're hitting a fade intentionally, it's not the end of the world if you do stand up a little bit. Okay, so here's the fade. This is A, this is B, and that's C. You can see the fade taking effect. Now, when you go for draw spin, the last thing you want to do is stand up, because the ball will start left, turn left, get in a bust and go completely left. Okay, so draw spin requires absolute balance. So here is A, round the circle a bit for draw. Here is B, through to C. And see the ball curving the other way? Much better shot. As you know, I'm always teaching people to hit the ball with neutral draw as their standard shot, because that's a pure shot. It's 10 out of 10, and it's very easy to then drop down to fade which in difficulty terms is 7 or 8 out of 10. However, if you're a habitual fader of the ball, if you come through the shot holding off, it's very hard to take that mechanism and make it into draw. It can be done, but I believe it's more difficult. We're predisposed to draw spin because we're the side of the ball. So I prepare A, I go back B. If I hit you a fade, I might look like that. If I hit a draw, A, B, C. As we came from the earlier section, as I make those differentials between fade and draw and so on, my leg action is changing. Am I thinking about it? Never.